Thank you, Chairman Williams, Dr. McGuire. Good evening, board members, and to all those who are here tonight. I stand before you to do our last spotlights for the 2017-18 school year. Tonight, you know, oftentimes we like to highlight some of our programs in our school system, and so I'm so very happy to have representatives from the Osbourn High School Eagle Writing Center here tonight. Ms. Tricia Callahan is here with several of her students, and they're going to talk about some of the highlights from the program for this year.
Okay, so introductions, you guys already, I am Mrs. Tricia Callahan. I am the director. Let's just go this way. Gladys?
My name is Gladys Gonzalez. I'm actually a recently graduated student from Osbourn High School, and I am tutored in the center for 3 years.
Hi, I'm Christine Tan. This is my first year as a Eagle Writing Center, and I'm a junior at Osbourn High School. I'm hoping to continue as a tutor my senior year.
Hi, school board members. My name is Everett Hernandez Morales. Long name. I recently also graduated from Osbourn High School, and I only tutored for 1 year.
Hi, I'm Leon Sunga. I also tutored for 1 year, and I'm a rising senior, and will be continuing as a tutor in the Eagle Writing Center.
Okay, so I was going to start and tell you guys briefly about the background.
Hi, welcome guys. How's it going? Mr. O'Hanlon, Ms. Williams, Mr. Albrecht, School Board Chair, Mr. Williams, Dr. McGuire, Demiria, Ms. Seaberg.
Must be challenging on that side of the podium.
It is very, very challenging. So a little bit of the background for Osbourn High School. Osbourn High School has supported the Eagle Writing Center for the past 3 years. We have grown in terms of space, purpose of sessions, and the number of students and the number of tutors and students. Starting out with 10 tutors in a small computer lab for simple writing assistance, we have expanded into having 28 tutors and 1,750 sessions in our own classroom, and additional classroom space for work keys, SOL remediation, and numerous assignments. Even through the extensive changes, our mission statement has remained consistent. We want to create an environment that uses imperfections to progress a student's writing ability. Through that space, students can develop their own voice. This mission has allowed us to reach a growing number of students, specifically through the work the director and the students have completed to advertise the center.
Hi. So in the Writing Center, we do a lot of promotional things to get students to come into the Writing Center. So one of the things was Promotional Week. The goal of Promotional Week is to provide an informal method of writing that will hopefully inspire Osbourn students to write creatively in a low-stakes setting. Tutors guide OHS students through writing activities such as similes for Skittles or acrostics for Airheads. As you can see, the light blue bars represent our numbers for student participation from last year, while the dark blue bars represent our numbers from the past promotional week. As shown, we have either met or exceeded our numbers from last year. We have seen significant growth in student participation and the overall response to our promotional events. Apart from Promotional Week, we have also implemented other promotional strategies and events for students throughout the school year, which include writing SOL Power Packs and cookies and composition. They are used to support students at Osbourn. For the writing SOL this year, tutors have made baggies with candy, granola bars, mints, and motivational punny note. The purpose was to inspire students to perform their best on the writing SOL test. With half of the baggies sectioned out for the 2 parts of the test, a total of roughly 1,000 bags were made. Additionally, cookies and composition, an after-school tutoring event, was an easygoing environment for students and tutors to share cookies while working on writing. The event took place over 3 separate dates, and over 100 students attended the event. In the future, the Writing Center plans to offer students other workshop-based after-school events. In addition to in-school promotions, our Writing Center works with programs and out-of-school tutoring.
Starting November 2017, tutors began working with MET students during MET's advisory block, which ran from 7:15 to 8 a.m. twice a week. Throughout the school year, tutors facilitated over 412 tutoring sessions. By the end of May 2018, this was the first time the Eagle Writing Center has worked with students outside of OHS, and the results were profound. We plan on continuing this work with MET students during the next school year. Additionally, the relationship between the Eagle Writing Center and the AVID program has continually developed over the past 3 years. In the past year, the tutors have completed over 400 tutoring sessions with AVID elective students, grades 9 through 12, on a variety of writing assignments, including personal statements, scholarship essays, resumes, and college research papers. It has been a valuable connection that will continue to grow over time. We also sponsor events that highlight multiple stages of writing, including the Lounge and Master's class. These events continue to plant the seeds for new writers sharing their voices for the first time, as well as nourishing the existing writers in their growth towards performance and publication. We believe that events such as the Lounge and Master's classes are ways that high-performing, highly creative students can stretch out of their comfort zone and produce a higher level, perhaps even achieving publication, award, or scholarship. Certainly, performing in the Lounge and taking part in the writers' workshops are means for Osbourn students to set themselves apart from their peers when applying to colleges and scholarships. During the master class this year, Herta Feely, award-winning author of Saving Phoebe Murrow, answered publishing questions and facilitated creative writing for OHS students. And here's a little more information on the growth of the Writing Center itself.
So far, the Eagle Writing Center has been open for 3 years. Every year, more and more tutors have been recruited, and because of that, the number of tutoring sessions have grown. We've seen that with every increase in the tutors that we've gotten, so have our tutoring sessions. They've actually about doubled for the every school year leading up to our 3rd year. The growth of the tutors shows that many would like to take responsibility and discipline and hold an important role in the organization. The number of tutoring sessions also shows that the Writing Center is reaching out to as many students as possible. Students of all levels, ranging from grade to even their level of speaking English and where they are in their English classes, we apply to all of the students at Osbourn. As for the coming school year, the Writing Center will be made up of 50 tutors, and hopefully by the end of the year, the goal will be to reach 2,500 tutoring sessions. We also have some more details of the testing data in our center, which would include SOL and work keys. So our main purpose was to provide time, space, and staff for face-to-face and online student tutoring sessions to walk through many aspects of the writing process for students at Osbourn. The Eagle Writing Center was to play an important role in the school improvement plan and to improve scores for the writing SOL. Based off those scores, students improved an average of 30 points on their writing SOL, and we were able to help 49 students pass the writing SOL this year. Beyond data, we've actually had a lot of great experiences as tutors. I can speak personally that I've definitely learned a lot about the education process and teaching and strengthened my own writing skills, and I'm sure many of the other tutors would say the same. So now we're going to go on to some closing remarks, I believe. No? Accolades.
Okay.
Thank you.
On this page, there's pictures of IWCA, CAPTA, and when our teacher, Tricia Callahan, won an award for, it's right here, sorry, Futures Leader Award in Chicago. And in December of the same year, David Garcia and Javier Morales of the Eagle Writing Center presented at the Capital Area Peer Tutoring Association, CAPTA, which is the bottom right, if you guys want to see it, the conference. 25 additional tutors were able to attend the conference itself. In the past year, 9 additional tutors, 4 groups submitted proposals to present at the SSWCA conference of 2018, and they were all accepted. In January 2018, the Eagle Writing Center was awarded its 3rd grant from the Manassas City Public Schools Education Foundation. Finally, during March of 2018, the Virginia School Board Association awarded the Eagle Writing Center as a showcase for success. And we'll end it with conclusion and Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter, okay. To learn more about our accolades and all the crazy things that we're always doing in our classroom, please follow us on Twitter. I want to thank you guys so much for taking the time to hear some of our accomplishments and for providing all the support that you give to Osbourn and the Eagle Writing Center. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair.
Yes.
I just want to thank the students and all 50 of the upcoming tutors for next year. I mean, writing is how we learned about the past, and it's likely how future generations will learn about us. It's really critical to success in an era where it's just really too easy to put a couple of letters and an emojicon and send it off into the ether and say, I wrote something. To have you doing critical writing and critical thinking is just really special. I appreciate everything you're doing, and congratulations for it.
Thank you.
Sir, before you guys leave, if you're leaving, I would leave. I was very impressed with all of this, especially our two graduated seniors. It's June 26th, and you're still working on this, and you're still here. Again, I would have left. I'd be at the beach or something and not doing anything constructive. So it's a testament to our schools and to our teacher, what a great job she's done, and I commend both of you for being here. You two, too. We'll see you next year. Thank you, sir.
Sure. Anybody else? Mr. Hunter?
Yes, I just want to thank Mrs. Callahan and all the students for all you do. What I found most amazing about that is that you have students who get up and go to Mets an hour before they need to be up and at school. That to me is amazing. I could never get my kids to make it at 8 o'clock, let alone at the early hour you were there. So thank you for all you do, all of you.
Thank you. Ms. Williams?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you again. No, you appreciate it.
All right, I don't know what my password is.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, I certainly wanted you to be able to say something to them before they skipped out tonight. So our final spotlight tonight is something that we have been very excited about launching. Dr. McGuirk and I started this process a good while earlier in the school year of wanting to meet with local realtors and others to talk about people who may be interested in moving to the area and who would not necessarily, find themselves on our website immediately. And so as we talked about it, the draw for families oftentimes is not necessarily just the school system or just a great place to live, to find a home, but also the amenities in the area, things that they can do as a family, and that type of thing. And so many years ago, I think we had also talked about, the opportunity to answer the question, why Manassas? And so the development of this website is very exciting to us. We were able to sit down with some realtors in the beginning of this process. Ms. Williams was one of them, and also Jackson Miller, Marcy Settle, also working with Imagine Design, just to share out some of the things that we had on our mind and could not exactly, put on the screen immediately. But we're very pleased to announce that the site is ready to launch, and working with Imagine has been great. What we desire to do is to have this as a landing page for a lot of the realtors, the Prince William County Realtors Association as well, so that they can direct families to go there, and they don't have to necessarily navigate through the announcements and things that we would have on our regular website. This is something that we believe will answer a lot of the questions that they have. So I think we just wanted to demo a little bit of it tonight just to share with the community. Did you want to chime in, Dr. McGuirk, or are you just listening?
No, you're doing fine.
Okay. So
It is live, though.
It is live. It is live. It's whymanassas.com, and it's currently...
Or org.
Or org, yeah. I think that'll be a redirect, but .com is the promotional website. And so it'll be, like I said, it'll be housed on our website and other places. But it is stories about experiences that people have had in the schools and in the community, which is very exciting to us. A lot of the parents and community members, businesses who lent their stories to us, they were just very exciting to read. So you can see here, let's see, I should probably just do it here. We talk a little bit about our city, living here, playing here, working here, and learning here. And as you navigate through the site, there are familiar things that are here, but things that people would want to know when they're coming to the area. So if they're trying to locate a realtor, if they want to know more about the actual city that they're moving to, what about transportation, how to get around to our local places, and certainly about education. We definitely have about playing here. So we feature, that's a familiar event that people have, the color vibe race here. But the events here not only link to the city of Manassas through HMI, but also the many events that are going on in our school system. It gives them an opportunity to download the Manassas City app, and they can stay connected that way. Links to information about dining, encouraging them to stay in the city of Manassas area, in our great Old Town of Manassas shops and things like that, boutiques, through shopping. Parks and Recs, again, as we said, this is family-oriented, so we wanted to make sure that we let them know about the great parks and things that we have here in the city. Also working here, just giving them an idea of the many companies that we have in our area, that if they want to apply there, of course, and they're more than welcome to apply to be a part of Manassas City Public Schools, because we are a big employer for the city of Manassas. So in our stories about the schools, you can see here, Apple Federal Credit Union is one of our biggest supporters. They work with us through our teacher mentoring program. They are members of our Education Foundation. And so we were very pleased to receive a story from them about the work that they have done in Manassas City Schools. And then also there's a link that will go to our business directory here at the top where it says Our Businesses. These businesses, their information, their website, their hours, and things like that are listed for people if they want to check that out. Also, I think for the community, this one, and as you can see, when people click on them, they get more information about, this is one of the community members that wanted to send a story in. And so, again, it tells more about their experiences. This person, I believe, moved away and came back here to the area, and so she's telling the story on why she did that, because it is a great community. And so as you can see, we highlight under our schools the Governor STEM Academy, our CTE program, the Governor School at Innovation Park, arts in the schools, and we also show that our art in the schools also expands out into the city. We showcase a lot of the activities that our students are afforded to participate in throughout the city of Manassas and also inside of our buildings. And then our Footsteps to Brilliance program. We also give people an opportunity to volunteer in the school system. So that's a connection that we want to be able to make. We're working very closely with, if I go back here to the front page, working very closely with the Education Foundation. Oh, there are pictures of Dr. McGuire. That's the Imagine group, because they've done a lot of things with us as well. But you can see here the logo for the Manassas City Public Schools Education Foundation. Right now, our businesses that are a part of the foundation are the, the ones that were invited to start off, giving us their stories for the site. Eventually, I think after a year, we're working with the foundation. Katie Keegan is here, she's the executive director, for sponsorship opportunities for people who would like to feature their businesses here. So we're very excited about that. And so as you can see, we have some links here to economic development, the historic Manassas area, and other ways that they can locate realtors once they move to the area. So again, it's something that we're very excited about. We like the way that it's categorized, so that if you are a potential employer, looking to move here or start your business here, it kind of gives you an idea of some of the things that may draw some employees for you. And then certainly if you're looking to have a place to raise your family and that type of thing, we believe that it's filled with lots of great information that'll help you make that decision as well. So I think that's about it. You sure you don't want to say something?
No, you did a great job.
Okay. Well, like I said, we just wanted to preview it so that people could see a little bit about it as we promote it in the community.
Thank you, and look forward to getting an update on this in the fall. But before I let you go, any comments from our board members? This is an awesome initiative. Thank you. It's definitely going to help us, and it's great that we put out there something positive because too often all we hear is a negative. So thank you both for this initiative. We appreciate it.
Thank you.